Hello guys, you are highly welcome to today's tutorial from Wiz Graphics and Company. So what do we do at Wiz Graphics and Company? We help you to experience growth, clarity and stand out through our branding expertise. Okay, so this is another poster tutorial, a food poster tutorial from us, and this was actually redesigned. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys the first design. Okay, so here is the first design. Okay, this was actually designed by me. Okay, I think this was year 2020 or year 2020 or year 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's year 2020. Okay, where I designed this. I think then I was still coming up, and I saw this on my gallery. Okay, then I decided to redesign this and bring it down to this. Yeah, you see how beautiful it is. Then the first one, here is the first design I designed 2020. Yeah, 2020. I remember now. So the reason why I am actually showing you guys this is because I'm not trying to say I came up or I grew quickly. Okay, but it is based on consistency and based on I do more research every day, every week. Even when I don't get jobs to do, I still utilize that time to make a lot of research. Okay, so and I stumbled upon this design again, and then I decided to redesign it, and I came up with the design I showed you guys. So here is it. So I came up with this, and I actually thought of teaching you guys how I came up with this through my phone, and the reason why I decided to redesign it. Now, so back to the first design. So the reason why I decided to redesign this is because I actually find out that there are a lot of things going on in this design wrongly. Okay, a lot of things, although the hierarchy it was maintained, but yet I didn't know how to place my elements, okay, on my design frame. Okay, also the brand identities, so which we have here. So all right, so it's not well placed, and also I was the one who designed the brand identity then. Okay, so everything, yeah, I did it all by myself. 2020, and here is year 2021. Yeah, so now do you see how fast, or you might be shocked that I grew fast. So just like I said, it was based on research. I keep paying for courses like that. So what is wrong with this design? The first thing is that I although the alignment is not really bad, but I didn't place my elements properly. Secondly, I did not my alignment is not really good. It's not really good. If I want to do this, I should have go with this line. Okay, everything should be here. Okay, so my text, my fonts did not go very well. Did not go very well at all. Okay, and the picture is nice. Okay, so the way I played with the image is cool, but the way I placed this, okay, and the way I placed this, I did not find it cool by myself. So then after stumbling on this, going through it, then I came up with this. Now, so yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, I know you think so too. Good. So there are a lot of things that you will be you are going to learn today. You are going to learn how to separate your fonts even when you do not space them, how to use color. If you check here, I do not space them or put a comma. Okay, then I use color to differentiate them. And how you are going to work with symmetric balance today. So that's the kind of so the balance I use there, symmetrical balance. Okay, so I'll be teaching you that, and how to design a beautiful food poster. All right, so without any further ado, let's head straight to the business of the day. Now guys, so the first and first, I open my pixellab, delete this, come over to this point to change my frame. Okay, so this is going to be on Instagram posters. So okay, I've said it earlier on, it will be based on Instagram posters. Okay, 1080 by 1350. All right, so this is the frame we'll be working on, and we'll head straight to the color, so that I'm going to show you guys the color we use. So these are the gradients, so this is the color we use. So then I'm going to start from the top. Okay, so this is the top. I'm going to start from the top to show you the color. So then I click on here, I click on this, and then I click on this to show you the color code. Then here is the color code we have for the color at the top, 851627, 851627. Then the color at the middle, so I'm going to touch this and then touch this to show you the color at the middle. So yeah, here's the color code at the middle, 7111D. So there are 4 ones there, 7111D. All right, so the color at the bottom, so then the color at the bottom is that one, 5D0613, not O, that's 0, 5D0C13, again 5D0C13. all right, so this is the color we will be using for today's tutorial. Now the first and first is to type in the name. So where we have this, just hold down. So then I have to increase my padding to 30. Okay, so this is where I have my padding. Then I move over to fonts. Okay, fonts, my fonts, I'm gonna be using gloss and bloom. Okay, you can see it's here, gloss and boom. All right, so then I'm going to bold it, go to style, bolding it, increase it, and go to rotate. I make it -3, and then I have to increase this as well. Okay, so we are still increasing it. Okay, so 185, so that's the size, and then we copy this again, and we're going to put TI. Okay, so you have to reduce this, still reduce. Okay, let's increase it, so 110, and we make this -5. Okay, so we centralize this guy and centralize, no, so we won't centralize, we just put it here, down here. Now, so guys, I want you to note something, that when designing a food poster, okay, it is important that your fonts you use, especially for the headline, it should be shouldn't be a kind of bold font, like a serious font. Okay, it is something that has to do with playful. Okay, you have to play with the headline, and you have to use a playful kind of font, like script font, display fonts, and any playful font apart from slab serif, sans serif, serif font itself. Okay, yeah, so let's turn on our grids. So then we bring down this down here, and this also down to this point. Let's move it a little bit. Good. Now, so the next thing we'll do is turn off the grid first, because it's a symmetrical it's a symmetrical style that we have to work with. Okay, so grid is not necessary functional here. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is to type in the packages that they have. So we lock both layers and then type in our packages, and we'll put them in uppercase. Then we'll go to our padding again. Okay, so the reason why we are doing this, okay, is to make sure that our fonts do not hide. Okay, something like this, so that it will not hide like this. So we have an half O, so check, the O is cut off, so which it doesn't make sense. All right, so we zoom back and we reduce this guy. Okay, so we reduce this down to 20, and we go to our fonts, and we're going to be using this font. Okay, regular, so that's the font we're using. Gotserat regular, so that's what we'll be using. So then we bring it down. Okay, bring it down, don't forget to centralize. All right, so then we'll come over to shapes. We import shapes. Okay, we reduce the opacity of the shape, and we'll make the stroke width to be 3, and then we come over to the radius. Okay, then we increase this. Okay, and we have to place this down, reduce this a little. Okay, so let's turn on our grids to centralize it. All right, so we are almost there. Okay, so it has to be brought back to this. So turn off our grids. Let's see. Okay, so let's reduce this to 2. Good. So we bring this down a bit. All right, so we're trying to centralize everything. All right, so we copy this, and we're trying to put the packages, and we have to increase the packages to 25. All done, and then we're going to put their goods. Okay, so this is what they sell. All right, so we bring this. We're going to be using that same font, but it's a font family. Okay, so see, it has different width. Okay, but the same height, but different width. So we'll be using medium. All right, so that what we'll be using. Then we'll come over to align and centralize it. Okay, so also, okay, so before I say that, so let's continue. So when we get to the part where we'll be inserting a picture, so then I'll be explaining something to you, but I still have to reduce this shape a little. Let's see. Okay, so here we have this guy. Now your spacing is very important, because space will, give your audience psychologically if this particular element, they are one entity or a different entity, but these guys, they are one entity. So we have to bring it closer a bit, but not too close, but just closer a bit. Good, down to this place. All right, so let's just reduce it a little. Okay, now so before start inserting any colors, okay, so the next thing is to insert their contact. Okay, the contact, okay, for the flyer or the poster. Okay, so we'll copy this and then we'll insert the location. We still have to reduce this, so let's go and reduce this. So let's make this 18, bring this over to this side, centralize it and bring it down. Okay, so as I've said, your space will determine if they are one entity or not, so we are going to drop it here because they are not the same thing. Okay, they are not the same entity, so they are not one. Okay, they are different things. Okay, so just trying to adjust. All right, so then let's insert our picture. All right, so insert our picture. So the reason why I'm using this frame is because I want to play with my my headline, and I want to have space. I want space to be on my space work. Okay, sorry, on my design work or my design frame. Okay, so let's go to import and we import the picture. Okay, so here we have the picture. Now the picture, so let me quickly say something. Okay, so the thing I wanted to say before, so the kind of picture you use for your project is very, very important. Okay, sorry, please excuse me. You don't use a different picture that that does not have or that does not go well with the kind of headline, okay, or the kind of food they have. Okay, so it is important that your picture goes in line with the, if it is a church poster, then it should go in line with the headline or the sub headline, or it should go in line with the, if it's a food poster, then it should go in line with the kind of food they have. Now if I'm to go with checkout, so the kind of food they have, so they have pepper, snail, small chops, ice cream, coca, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I picked a particular one too, so I picked Chapman and then I picked small chops. So this picture I'm using, they have both. Okay, so here is the picture. All right, so very, very important. So then I'm going to reduce. Okay, sorry, I have to increase this to this the size. Okay, this is the size, 95 by 56. So I increase that and I place it down to this point, yeah, down to this point. No, I don't want that. So if you watch, our images cut out here, it's cut out already, but I don't want this to show. So what I just need to do is to place it at the corner so that that part won't show. Now if you watch closely, the image we are using it does not look real on the project, and it is very important that you take note of this, that the only way to make your picture real on your design, especially a design such as this, okay, but not all the pictures, but a design such as this and a picture such as this, the only way to do that is by using shadow. So the use of shadow is to make your picture look real. So how do we do that? So then I copy this image, then the first one I have to lock the layer, and then the one I copied I have to bring it and I add color to it, and then I go to opacity, I reduce it to 0, and then I move over to shadow and I'm going to use this shadow. So this is kind of shadow I'm going to be using. But how do I come about that shadow? It is very simple. I come to black color and then from this point here, okay, I have to reduce it, okay, to this point. All right, so I reduce it down to this point. So that is, if you watch closely here, it's changing. Okay, so that is where you know if it is changing or not. So see, it has changed. So you watch closely, guys, very important. So we are okay. All right, so that's it. Okay, so that's our shadow, but I think it is too much, so I still have to reduce it a little. So where we have this code here. All right, so yeah, we have the right shadow, but it's too, yeah, it's still too thick. So let's reduce it. Okay, keep your eyes on the code so you know the code. All right, I want it to be 5. Good, so we have 115000. Okay, good, so we have the right shadow, so we have to send it to the back. Okay, we send it to the back and we have it right where we want it, so we adjust it down to this point. Now you see what shadow has done to our design to make it look more real. Okay, so you just have to adjust the shadow. Just hold on. So I think we still have to reduce the shadow. Okay, it just depends on you, okay, what you want to achieve on that project. Okay, so I think this is okay for our design. Now, so the next thing I said I'm going to be teaching you is how to, differentiate your design using colors, how to differentiate elements using colors. So we're going to do a little contrast here, or we're going to form a little contrast here. So you're going to, the particular one, small chops. Now I'm going to pick color from this flower here. That's green, the light green we have inside. So I'm going to pick watch here. Okay, you see the effect going on there. So watch, see, it has changed, but I need the light one, not this one, not good. So this is the one I need. Yeah, so we have it right where we want it. So then we come to car barbecue, then we have Chapman, but I think this is too much. Let's see. Okay, but I feel it's too much, so we just have to work on it again, to work on the shade. It's too light, too sharp. All right, so we have to work on it. So let's try this. Okay, so let me show you this. So I think this is okay. BEDA 37. I love this shade. Actually good. Okay, but we still have to adjust. Okay, so we want to separate them by using colors. Okay, so just watch closely. So we have the smoothies. All right, now here we go. Yeah, so the next thing is to insert the logo at the top left. Okay, the top left. So we come to import and we import the logo. So guys, for the sake of this tutorial, here is the logo. Okay, here we just have to reduce it down to that point. All right, so that's the logo. So just there. Okay, so let's reduce it a little. Okay, so okay that way. So guys, so the next thing we do is to save our work, and then we have it on our gallery. Okay, so guys, that's all so regarding this tutorial. And if you have any question, please do well to ask me on the group chat. Okay, and I will do well as well to reply you quickly. Okay, so guys, that is all regarding this design. So let's save our work to as ultra. Okay, then that is all. So we have it down in our gallery, so let's see it. So here is our design, guys. So guys, do well to ask a question, go through it again, and I'm sure you will definitely understand. Okay, so you can see how good it looks, how beautiful it looks. You can see the hierarchy, you can see it is well placed, well balanced, and the space we have, then it was covered by a big image that attracts our attention. And if you watch closely, the picture we used, sorry, the colors we used to differentiate this is found here. So you can see how beautiful it looks. So guys, do well to go through it. Okay, thank you very much for your time.